Hey, it's Timescark11 with my 1,500 subscriber special, a Q&A video that I originally said I was going to do about almost 2 months ago, I think it is now, but I hardly got any questions for a really long time. And I still didn't get a whole lot of questions anyway, just from two people, but between them it was enough questions that I might as well do the Q&A and then hope for more questions for future Q&As, I guess. So the first questions were asked by Potato. First question was, what is my favorite route out of the three routes of Fire Emblem Fates? Gameplay-wise, it would obviously be Conquest, but then story-wise, it would be Revelation. And then Conquest is my least favorite story-wise because it's just so full of plot holes and most of it is very contrived. Who is my Smash main? Robin, and then I sub Corrin and Shulk. Lately, I've mostly been playing Shulk, but Robin is still my main. Do I prefer Fire Emblem Fates or Awakening? Story-wise, Awakening was much better, but gameplay-wise, Fates is way better because everything is so much more balanced and it's not entirely luck-based like half of Awakening was. The next set of questions were from Alex Fabian or Fabian. How long does it take to make Lego Pokemon? That depends on the size of them. Really small ones like Litten take about 30 minutes. Medium-sized ones like, well, small medium-sized ones like Absol. Well, not Absol specifically because Absol didn't have a lot to do, but stuff around the size of Absol takes about 40 minutes to 45 minutes. Then medium-sized ones like Typhlosion take about maybe 50 minutes. Large, medium, like, well, just large, like Aggron, take about an hour and a half. And then really big things like Zekrom take about 3 to 5 hours. But it also especially depends on how intricate the design is. Like if it's simple plain colors like Typhlosion is, then that drastically reduces the time, whereas if it's something like Sigilif's coloring, the coloring alone could add on like an hour if it's something that big. But usually the time is very dependent on how the design is, how many details and different colorations there are. Whereas simple color things are quicker, and then smaller things are much quicker. Am I going to be getting Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon? I'm getting both, but I'm going to be using Sun as my main file. When the question was first asked, I didn't know an answer yet which was going to be my main file, but now that I know of the version exclusives with Lycanroc, I'm definitely going with Sun. Or there's still a chance I'll make Moon my main file, but mostly it's because I feel like using Lycanroc on my story team, so I'd rather use the midday form. But on the other hand, whether it be catchable or most likely it's not going to be catchable, UB2 beauty form just looks way better than expansion or absorption form. So I'd probably prefer seeing that in cutscenes as opposed to the absorption form, which looks really weird. Which starter am I going to choose in Sun and Moon? Litten. And my favorite video game franchise? Probably Pokemon, but Xenoblade and Fire Emblem are very close there also. So that's all the questions I got over about 2 months. If I got any questions that were after September 21st, yeah, I think I'm recording this on the 21st. If I got any questions after that, because this video is going up in mid-October, I think. So if I got any questions between September 21st and when this video went up, then I'll just answer those in the next Q&A. And if you have any questions that you want asked in future Q&As, please leave them in the comments. Just one rule, nothing work-related. The how long does it take to make a LEGO Pokemon question didn't really count as work-related because that's... I don't know how I'd describe it, but basically work-related would be like, can you build this? Or when are you going to put up a video of this? So no questions like that. Just anything but that really for Q&A, because work-related questions like that I answer all the time anyway. And hopefully I'll be able to do this at least once a month. I won't put another Q&A up until I get at least, let's say, 6 questions from 3 different people. Because when it's just a couple people asking, it doesn't really make for that great of a Q&A video. It's much better when more people get their questions answered. So no more than 2 questions per person, but that does not include follow-up questions. So if your question includes yes or no to this, if yes, then what about this? That doesn't count towards your 2-question limit. That can just count as all 1 question if you have any follow-up questions, should they be answerable. So, see you next time.